What's up, gang? What's up, gang? We got good audio, and I'm back. Pie y'all. Yeah. Shout out to everybody with their notification gang, with their bell on, and staying tuned. Yeah. Shout out to y'all. And I want to appreciate the love and the support y'all been showing me, man, and been spreading the word and stuff, and getting people routed up in the YouTube streets, cause that's what we need, right? So check this out, y'all. I want to share some new information with y'all about her autopsy report, and we already know. What we all suspected. She had trauma on the body. Now these were requested documents, and they got the pictures and stuff. Well, not the actual live photo, but they got the drawings and the sketches. And we gonna go over it and see what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? And we gonna see what's going on, gang. Man. Hold on, y'all. Breaking news. All right. Now I want to discuss some things with y'all, and I want to go over this. Boom! Cut that chat out. All right. We gonna start from right here, from the medical office. Now, I wish they would have took, pictures of the body, of the naked body, and you know what I'm talking about? Cause that's a part of the investigation too. Cause now your eyes can see it was actually visible bruises on the body. Now, keep this in mind, gang. And we know it was a scrugger and stuff that was in the pool, so they gonna leave some kind of marks and stuff. So they had to put her clothes on, cause nobody don't know what her back was looking like. And nobody don't know what the thighs were looking like. You know what I'm talking about? Was it with cuts and bruises? You know what I'm talking about? It could be anything. We don't know, but like I was saying, y'all. Now, I want to read this to y'all because this is very interesting. Now, this in the body, right? The front and the back. Now, I noticed an X mark on the middle of the back. We already know what jewelry pieces that she was wearing and stuff like this. Right? We go down. She got another, I don't know if it's abrasion or a cut on her back leg. On her back leg. Now, when you go right here to the pelvis area, now I know they ain't discussing the tattoos, right? Oh, this for real. This for real. Look at this, y'all. Kenneka Jenkins, 19-year-old AIDS. female, black, case number ME 2017-04241. Her height was 6'6". Dawg, wait a minute. Kenneka wasn't no 6'6" and 159 pounds. I want to know how they get that height wrong. Was it 5'6" or what? But I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? And they said liquor mortgage was on the left side. Oh, okay, my bad. That mother looking like 6'6" to me. It do say 6'6". I know I ain't tripping. That John says 6'6". I knew I wasn't tripping. Oh, it is 65 inches here? I don't know. I ain't good with them heights. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm scared of heights. But like I said, I want y'all to look. That gotta be a goddamn, some kind of, bruises going on this lower back part. Cause don't y'all know they photoshopped the tattoo off the back and cleaned it up? Y'all remember that when I showed y'all? So why would they have this right here in an area that we need to be checking into? See what I'm saying, gang? All right. We gonna go down. It had to been another injury right here on the calf. Cause we know about these you know what I'm talking about? We know about these injuries that was on the foot. So if you were dragging the body, then you got another abrasion right here. We don't know what a cut it is, but they say it's like 1.5 inches or something. And this on the back, and then you got an injury on the back. You know what I'm talking about? All right. But when you go to the face, I don't know what that is on the pelvis part. You see what I'm talking about? I don't know. But I'ma treat them as bruises. Cause we know how she was laid on her back and stuff, and we was all looking at her stomach area and stuff. Okay. No kind of physical hand bruises, nothing. I just if she hunted a bird, she can't fight her attacker back, right? We can't fight her attacker back. Now, the way this could be her fiber that's on her feet, cause I seen screens of hers on the foots. Now, I might be wrong, but this is what I'm going with. You know what I'm talking about? Cause it gotta be something. They got it so scribble scrabble that I can't even, you know what I'm talking about, read all these words on her. All right. We all know what she wearing and stuff. You know, keep this in mind. Right, let's go to this right quick. All right, gang, y'all follow along with me. You know what I'm talking about? Cause we need to get to the bottom of this situation. You know what I'm talking about? Now check this out. All right. September 27 at 8:30, Chief Investigator Christopher Collider conducted a follow-up investigation regarding the death of 19-year-old Kenneka Jenkins. The case was originally reported to medical examiner office on the 10th of September 17, right? And the document was under ME 2017-04241. All right, gang. Let's get into this. Now we got the chief and the lady from examiner office named Christina, right? She did the autopsy report on Kenneka Jenkins. And we know Chief Coker was there, right? We already seen him there, you know what I'm saying, investigate. And we already know how they fucked everything up on purpose, right? On purpose. So they traveled to the Crown Plaza Hotel location, right? In the hotel where the deceased was discovered. Now the chief and the doctor, they met with members of the members of the Rosemont Department of Public Safety, including Detective Anthony DeCover, right? And check this out, as well as the security staff. Keep that in mind when I was telling y'all about the surveillance footage. We had to watch the footage, see what was going on at the back door, parking lot, put all their receipts together, you got you a crime. But they got to see what happened on the footage. That's why they want to talk to who? Security. Right? Y'all follow me on this? Hold on, gang. Let me see what's going on. Thumb me up, gang. What going on with the likes? Really though? Okay, let's make it quick and snappy. So look, when they went up there hollering at the security staff, Detective DeCola led the Chief Cola, Chief DeCola and Chief Coker with Dr. Howe along the path through the hotel, traveled by Kenneka Jenkins, right? As to indicate the hotel security camera and the secret law enforcement investigation. All right, y'all heard it right. The group began at room 926. Remember, the cameras on the 9th floor synced everything. They playing this shit in court and they don't want us to see that, right? So they said when they went to the room 926, when she was at the party, right, on the 9th, they continued to the lower level of the hotel, marked lower level on the elevator keypad, through the series of hallways. Remember, they said series of hallways, and into the hotel main kitchen area. Detective led Coker and the doctor through the main kitchen area, ascended a set of stairs into the second kitchen area that was said to have not been used at the time. Right? So now look, the chief, the doctor, walked directly to a large walk-in malfunction freezer cooler, you know what I'm saying, and a cooler manufactured by a former Cool Market. Inside this cooler, the chief, the doctor observed a walk-in freezer where she would discover, also manufactured by Foreman Cool. The freezer was marked R94. At the time of the investigation, the cooler thermometer indicated the temperature of 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That really ain't freezing, y'all. And the freezer thermometer indicate the temperature of the 10 degree Fahrenheit. So the chief noticed that the cooler and the walk-in freezer both outfitted with external handles that must be pulled to open, and the freezer door was equipped with circular release handle mechanism. The freezer was noticeably empty and single containers of cooking oil was observed in the cooler. Now check this out. It was more than that in the cooler. All you got to do is roll all the speed carts out the cooler like what you just seen the chef doing. They could probably have 3 speed carts in there. Prep food awaiting to their events, right? And that's why they had to freeze a lot. Cause why would they even see people going in there cooler? And you know what I'm talking about? People is being seen on the footage going in their cooler. So this let me know the freezer was locked, but they still accessed the cooler. The cooler was still accessible. Right? Keep that in mind. That's probably why we seen all them wheel marks in there. And them fresh wheel marks, when you look at the crime scene photos, all right. He said, Jenkins discovered although the interior light in the freezer was not illuminated. But we already know the light was on in the freezer, because in the statement, the police said when he went back there, the light was on and they were both working, right? Boom! Let's go here. These are the receipts, right? You know what I'm talking about? That you got to get. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all can go over this, right? Hold on, I just went over that. All right, where I need to go? Yeah, this just a copy of the reports. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all can go over this, cause I don't think now one of y'all seen this shit before. So yeah, let's you know what I'm talking about? Do what you gotta do, screenshot it and go over it. All right. This to show you who all in, you know what I'm talking about, involved and stuff. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all, the roles, we need to be on his ass. Now let's get into the narrative, gang. All right. We finna get into the narrative. Hi y'all, Jack. Appreciate the likes, y'all. Appreciate the likes. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, put Trey Game in that algorithm, cause y'all already know it's breaking news. Now let's read this, y'all. On the 10th at 1:53, right? I don't know how to pronounce this officer name, but his badge number is 1485. And he on the Rosemont Police Department, and he contacted the medical office regarding the death of Kenneka Jenkins. Keep this in mind, they called the coroner at 1:53. They told me Teresa they found the body at 1:20 something, right? They said the indicating occurred at the Crab Plaza. Investigator Summers was assigned the scene investigation, which will be documented of Rosemont Police Case File Number 2017-000-24677 and the Medical Examiner Office, right? Check this out. According to this officer, Jenkins went to the party in room 926. At that point, Kenneka and her friends became separated. Notice they ain't gonna give y'all the time on her, cause if we would have had that night flow camera with that timestamp on there, we would have a clear visual of what we watching and what actually happened to her. And they was unaware of her location. Oh, we know they were very aware of the location, cause on the footage they show you where she go. Where did her friends go? And all the suspects at the party into an area where they were later gonna find Kenneka Jenkins' body. Jenkins was later discovered in a walk-in freezer located in the section of the hotel that is not currently in use. Now they talking about the kitchen upstairs. But not in the kitchen downstairs. Cause we last seen her down in the kitchen downstairs. They ain't talking about no exit doors. They will lead into a parking lot or they will lead to a basement. They show you upstairs, but they won't even show you downstairs. Y'all getting the point, right? Now y'all getting the point, right? Because all this need to kick in. All these receipts that these people put out on social media incriminated themselves. And if it weren't for y'all screenshotting all this stuff, man, these folks would really play us in court. They would act like that shit don't even exist. They ain't even treat none of that in part of the investigation. Because they know not to add that. We did. They're just like putting sugar in some sweet tea. All right. Okay. Investigator Summers arrived at the scene shortly after he spoke with Sergeant Rose. Sergeant Rose stated Kenneka Jenkins arrived at the party approximately 1:30. Now Rose there to fuck the time up. Cause it would give you a delayed time when they show the crime scene of the picture, and everybody want to know how she was frozen then. And we all know she wasn't frozen. They took pictures of her in rigor mortis stages. That's how they bend the body out on the freezer. And keep this in mind, he was already watching the camera, so he know what to tell the medical examiner office so they can document all this shit on the paperwork. And try to make it sound legit, right? Okay. Let me read the comments. And yeah, y'all know the freezer was already hot. We already know the freezer hot. Police wiping the sweat out. We already know that. That's what I'm saying. Add all of that with that. Can't forget none of that, right? Okay. So Rose trying to get him to run down what's going on in the footage at 1:30. They said it at she ratted properly at the party at 1:30. Now check this out. If Kenneka arrived at 1:30, so that means 6 minutes later, Irene going live and Kenneka already in danger and saying she not drunk, and then you got the suspects in there talking about we about to murder her. You see what I'm saying? Think about that timeline right there. Let's bust them up, y'all. Okay. She met with two friends on the 9th floor. Her and her friend re-enter the room and leave Kenneka Jenkins in the hallway. Hold on. And she right at the party at 1:30. She met two friends on the 9th floor. What you mean she met who? If she would carry out the room. You see what I'm saying? They knew, look. Check this out, right, gang? Now I want y'all to pay close attention. So if Monifa on video saying me and Kenneka about to come outside. Sound like somebody finna meet up to me. I know he said enjoy yourself. He said enjoy yourself. Man, I'm not drunk. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. When you read this, look at all the sweet tea we got in our face, gang. Check this out, right? Okay. So she met up with two friends on the 9th floor, and her friends re-enter the room 926, leaving her in the hallway alone. Remember what P said? She probably left out with a dude or something, but she fucked with his homeboy Rico. So he must have some kind of knowledge about her getting scooped up. Cause ain't that's what Killer said? That she was by the elevator and she was like, it's somebody just seen her drunk, creep in the hallway and came and scooped her up. And scooped her up. Right? Let's let this settle in, gang. Cause this is all, watch this. All this finna come back to hunt these folks because they lied to us and they thought they gonna get away with it. I guess these suckers don't even believe in the Most High that created these suckers. You see what I'm saying? All right. Okay. After when she met up with friends in the hallway and then the friends re-entered the room, leaving Kenneka Jenkins in the hallway. They returned and Kenneka Jenkins was no longer present in the hallway. While we going through this and they got cameras on the 9th floor and they seen what happened to her. So why do you think they want to release that video? Because it would start an uproar. It would show you a kidnapping. That's why. You don't got 9 floors on the camera because guess what crime is going to show you? A kidnapping. A body snatching, kidnapping, and going on another floor, and now they forcing imprison her and had her against her will. These the charges, right? Now we already know everybody that was in the hallway. If you don't know that by now, I'm quite sure you want to go back to my videos and do some digging, Jack. Now, check this out, y'all. When they snatched Kenneka out the elevators, onto the elevators, right? Since they act like she was in the hallway alone, they didn't see the kidnapping part. During the morning hours of September 10th, the family reported her missing to the police department. The police returned to the hotel and began their search the ground. Look, they searched the ground for the descendant. During the search, a hotel security guard. Do y'all read this? So, this what I'm going to go with. That dude that went in that freezer, I'm not calling him the assistant beverage manager no more. I'm calling him the security guard. Because that's what it said in the paperwork. Right? And he was the one that found her. With keys dangling. Walked clean to the cooler. And looked in the freezer. We see this movement between 8 o'clock and 11 o'clock. Remember the video with 54 Keys said, count? Her vision, what God told her to do? You see what I'm talking about? All right. During the search, the hotel security guard located her in the walk-in freezer and noticed the officer who were present in the hotel. The investigation officer examined the hotel security footage and reported the following of Kenneka Jenkins was first observed on the video at 3:32. That's where they want to start the video of her walking in the freezer. Ain't that the first video we seen of Kenneka? Cause we ain't seen the hallway footage or nothing like that. We ain't see that. So look, they were playing with that footage, right? And keep this in mind. 3:32 on the 17th, she walked down a hallway leading to a posted private area. Bingo. Bingo. A private area. What? Now, I studied that layout. Now, they got this on footage. Because remember, you got employees seeing Kenneka route and did not prevent nothing to stop her. What private area this is? As she walked it, the officer stated she looked it extremely intoxicated, staggering and banging into walls. Now, that's in a private area. Where is this footage? And what camera they was watching this on? See what I'm saying, gang? Think about that. And Andrew Holmes said she was checking doors to doors. And Jamal cut him out how many doors? It was about 4 doors. What about one of them doors she went? She did walk in the women's, the men's restroom. See what I'm saying? Remember these lies they told you. And remember how God can reveal the truth if we sit down and read. Watch this. They said she then entered the private area, walked down the hallway, and down a staircase leading to a loading dock in the kitchen area. Boom! Just like I've been preaching, gang. I told y'all it's a lower level somewhere down up under that motherfucker. The lower level is another flow down. Look what the paperwork's got. Thumb me up, gang. You see what I'm saying? This is real receipts, and that's why Zach said the basement. That's why Zach keeps saying the basement. That's why we see the police walking in the back and looking at that back door. You know what I'm talking about? Check this out. She walking through a private area, banging her head on doors to doors, where they saying against wall. Keep this in mind. She encountered by an employee. So think about it's an employee that's walking with her. That's a mysterious staff member, right? Then she entered a private area, walked down a hallway and down a staircase. And they ain't say up. They said the girl walked down and leading to the loading dock of the area. Remember I showed y'all the dude that brought the produce in the kitchen at 2 something? At 2:41 to be exactly. Right? Nobody don't know how he got there. The loading dock wide open. And he was down on the lower level in the kitchen. The officer stated that the video showed her entering the kitchen and walking towards the freezer. The officer then said while she was not observing entering the freezer, although the reflection of the door as it opened was visible, meaning when you open up the stainless steel door, it sets out a reflection, like you know how reflection bump off the steel, you know what I'm saying, when the light hit it right, you know, like a little glare. That's what they talking about. That's why I kept watching that freezer door, right? So look, at no time was anyone else was seen with Jenkins, the officer stated. So now we going with the officer stated by the footage. Nobody ain't seen but them, and he already narrowing it down, right? But that's why these folks up there trying to see the video, but the police narrating the video to them so they can have statements and put it in the paperwork and stuff. All right. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hi y'all, I'm back. Yeah, I'm gonna fire these suckers up later on. But right now I got a mission to do. Alright. So look, they said, when nobody down there with her, that's a lie. Cause we know in court papers saying they went on her route based off a witness statement and the surveillance footage. The officer said when no one else seen entering or leaving the kitchen area. The officer stated that foul play was not believed to have been involved. Investigator Summer was led to the kitchen. The kitchen was located in a private area of the hotel, adjacent to the loading dock. Security camera was observable in the area. Jenkins was observed laying face down in the second section of the freezer where she was fully clothed. Check this out, y'all. She was fully clothed except for one shoe. She was found on the ground near her. The investigator noticed no observed signs of trauma. But what the other autopsy report said, see what I'm saying? The freezer which Kenneka Jenkins was discovered is a small walk-in freezer with two doors. One main door leads into the refrigerator cooler door, and the second door leads to the freezer, she was discovered. Both doors were observed to be open at the time of the investigation arriving. According to the reporting officer, both doors are closed with Jenkins was discovered. On both doors, the investigator know interior handle that must be pulled open and the handle on the interior must be pushed to exit. Both doors appear to be in the working condition at the time of the investigation. The thermometer of the outside door read 45 degrees and the thermometer inside the door read 38 negative degrees. Still ain't freezing temperature. You see what I'm saying? According to the reporting officer, the doors had been open in approximately 2 hours of the investigation arriving. So look. But I thought they said, what time they said they arrived? Hold on, I need to see what time they arrived. I gotta go back. For that to be, it gonna take more than 2 hours for the temperature even to reach that. It gotta at least 8 hours for all that just to defrost. Y'all see, you know what I'm saying? All of this is all lies going off by what a crooked police documented, but these folks here to actually do the investigation and watch the footage. That's what they come to do, and watch the footage, see where the cameras is so they can watch it and they conclude that in their report. But after what Trey Gang shows y'all how they at the back door, the headlights right there, you got a crime being committed in that area where these folks was at. You see what I'm saying? Jenkins was identified by police. Family members were present at the scene, and there was notified of the death. The police reported surveillance footage ordered. See, look, y'all. Check this out. Time leaving for the scene from office, 2 a.m. Arriving on the scene, 2:30 a.m. Departing from the scene, 3:30. Arriving at 4:30. Who you gotta contact? The same police officer that's on this shit to go on manipulate the whole story. Cause we know they talked to them kids and they told them kids not to say nothing. Just like Monifa said, she would say something, you know what I'm saying? But she can't help her friend and all this shit. And then you got Irene them saying they talked to the police and the police told them don't say nothing. So we just know what they told the suspects at the party, right? So look, all this what they just told us, right, gang? Now, not only this paperwork will expose the police, but it'll expose the other corruption that the medical examiner got going on. Cause don't you know how many people that went down for corruption at this same medical examiner office before Kenneka even arrived there? It was laid already upon the investigation for falsifying paperwork just to get their numbers up on some kind of crime, unsolved murders and shit. You see what I'm saying, y'all? So when you read all of this, you cannot tell me, you can't read between the lines of the autopsy report, right? Now, to me, she got an injury on her back where her jacket was, right? Y'all seen the pictures of her back. Then you go down, here go another cut on her leg, but we wouldn't see that because she had her pants on. Looking at all these, and then we know she had to be struck somewhere in her back. Something happened on her leg marks. Then you got two. I know they ain't talking about no tattoos right here. So I'm treating these as body injuries. That's the way I'ma treat it. Cause that's what it looked like to me. So remember, we only see the abrasion on the foot, but not on the body. Oh, I got a little meat ass too. So by this, by this, by this, so by this information on this autopsy alone, just really gave us another narrative about her route leading down to the basement. And y'all know another thing I started thinking when I started paying attention to the YouTube streets, I kind of see what's going on. Cause everybody want to play dumb when it comes to the Kenneka Jenkins case, right? So I started putting people on the platform just to let y'all hear this shit for y'all self. How simple a person could try to come and distract the truth. Now we know it's a pool area. They completely left that out of the investigation. And now mind of the theory that we had any woman that would tell you she been in water just by the hair. Okay. So you would have somebody gonna say, I called up there and there's no pool. That's a red flag. Cause that shouldn't be a part of the discussion. It's on the map. Everybody know this. But what got me that people were like, I'm finna call up there just to ask they see a pool. And I show you the pool how many times? Straight Drop did the same thing. Said there was no pool. Just to stir up just because if you listen to everything and don't filter the lies out, You would look dumb in the motherfucker. Then you got other people on the platform talking outside of their neck and want to act dumb. When they be talking, listen to the language in the lingo. When they come to playing dumb, they'll show a video clip. Now you can't tell me somebody was already back there. Look at it, the video show, and then everybody feeding in on that bullshit, right? Everybody done fed in on that bullshit. But Trey ain't already bust that wide open. Now they trying to get the people drawn back to the theories again. You know what I'm talking about? So I said, oh, I get it. Now I get it. Get the people on the platform and watch they gon', you know what I'm talking about. So look, when I see how these folk playing this shit in the YouTube streets, no wonder why the case is so screwed up. For one thing, y'all still watching Ops. I never got that part. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I'm putting this shit out there and other YouTubers putting this shit out, right? After all that I said, nobody didn't make no content about straight drop yet. If you really want to talk about something, talk about that. If you troll a motherfucker, that'll be the first motherfucker nigga gonna be trolling. Right, gang? But for some strange reason, that ain't working. That ain't working. Shout out Dora Thompson. I appreciate that, boo. You know what I'm talking about. But look, now I'm paying attention to the YouTube screen because they gonna talk about everything else except for the facts. Except for the facts. Get everybody gospeling on some garbage. Alright, let's gospel about this, right? About Risco walking and on the footage for Straight Drop. Now let's put that on blast, right? They was talking. They was running in and out that private area. Well, they said it was camera visible and was seeing all of that. Now let's talk about that. Not only Risco, we see the whole style movement. Not only that, Straight Drop is on the same camera with the security guard, aka the assistant beverage manager at the front desk. So let's talk about that. It's facts. I read a gospel about that. We got cleanup crews with the police on the scene. Now, did y'all just read this paperwork when they were doing all this signing in and shit? Look. Where is it? Look. They ain't mentioning no cleaning crew. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nothing about no cleaning crew on here. But we see that all on the footage. The condition of the body possibly be frozen. Possibly. Why I gotta have that word in front of it? Now look. What doctor that came up there and pronounced her dead? At 12:48. I ain't see no motherfucking doctor. You know what I'm talking about? Man, it look like they want to say hospitality right here, don't they? Just want to spell it in abbreviations and shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's all I'm saying. They already got a doctor up here. This finna get crazy. Cause think about this, y'all. If Straight Drop at the Crown Plaza just by being the guest, how in the fuck is he talking to Risco? What kind of relationship for these people to have? Boy, it look like it's finna go down, y'all. So, you got 12:25, 20 minutes later, you got a doctor on the scene pronouncing her dead. Discovered by hotel security. Not no assistant beverage manager. We gonna take that out. Hotel security. It sound more better when we say security. Cause shit, we know he seen some footage for him to go back there with keys dangling. He knew what happened. Man. So look, gang, now I'ma just y'all can go over this when y'all want to. And just read it. It's telling you what's going on. You see what I'm talking about? Right? All these is lies that Rose narrated to us because he watched the footage and he knew exactly to tell us. Watch this. No cleaning crew. No cleaning crew. point of contact to Sergeant Rose. So Sergeant Rose, you gotta contact him about the case. Then he said she had on red underpanties, but she clearly had purple panties on. So they got through her report on October the 3rd. Now here go Little Me. Again. Right here, the same nigga that's on the footage. That when I show y'all Little Me, look how many people made video about Little Me trying to say that wasn't him. To get y'all picking true sides on some dumb shit. Right? And look, we know where Shemaya at. We know where Shemaya at. Look where he at. Payal. Payal. See what I'm talking about? And you know he had a thing for Shemaya too. You know what I'm talking about? And you know he had a thing for Shemaya too. And guess what? Shemaya was in Atlanta, in Atlanta, some motherfucking world, working at a hotel. Ain't that suspicious? Ain't that was suspicious? So it's like they moving these suckers around, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Man, I'm just keeping it 100, y'all. Y'all know Trey Gang gonna bring y'all some goddamn facts and receipts to this shit. Man, look, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This case is so weird. Day by day, every time I look into something. Cause it puzzles me that Straight Drop is seen on this footage with these people. With these people. You know what I'm talking about? And he always accused that security guard that went back there to get Kenneka. He the one said he did it. That might be true. Cause one thing I can't agree on, the hotel did it. The hotel did this shit. And then ain't this funny that I was showing y'all like, man, look at Chloe on the footage. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, damn. And she from Texas, Straight Drop from Texas. Y'all can't link that up. So, yeah. I just want to put that on y'all mind too, gang, cuz it's somebody else. I'm going to tell y'all about Sergeant Rose. Sergeant Rose got people working in the lawyer field, right? Let me see, can I put this shit together, right? Let me see something right quick. Let me see. Damn, I ain't add that John in now. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me go. Let me see, can I find that job?
We don't see 46% of the burns on his body is because he's always wearing a jacket. Not to remind y'all, he came home from jail, I believe, in December. Not to believe
Hold on,
That's
y'all.
where they work at. It's understandable why that's there. All right, it's understandable why that bag says that if that would have been worked at.
Are you looking
Hold
for
on,
a
y'all.
rehab center where insurance?
I'm trying to find that video.
I'm about to go to it.
And then
Gang.
the dude that was talking to the trans lady in the hall, in the lobby, the trans girl. I want to know if that's the same dude that with Miss Teresa when they was at the police in that room right there. Because he had on the same fucking outfit. But this case getting strange and strange the more when y'all look into it, right? So when y'all watch them videos, I'ma tell you right now, it ain't gonna be nobody. You ain't gonna see nobody with Kenneka. You can exit that out your head right now. Cause look, the only clear picture that you will see is the one that I show y'all above the clock in the kitchen. They had a hard time editing that part because the light in the window, it fucked up the lighting. So that means, you know what I'm saying, they had to get his face closer to the light, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all the Payal gang, you know what I'm talking about, in that Payal unit. And I appreciate all the curb girls. So look, y'all, what I'm thinking, man, they probably got that underground built for something. Cause I remember in the beginning, when I first got that letter, somebody told me, said, when you go to the pool area, you can go down them stairwell. And this is what they told me. They said it is a hospital down there. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what that person told me. It could be a dungeon in that motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck down there. But they don't want us to know what the fuck is down there and what it's being used for. And that's the scary part. Cause you got all them employees and half of them don't even speak English. I mean, damn. Do some of your employees got a green card or they immigrants? Cause I know how David Freeman worked. This is why nobody ain't talking. Cause he provide the houses for them. He got a whole community motherfucker live in. Yeah. So look, that's what we need to figure out. What the fuck is down there? That's what our minds need to be. What the fuck down there? I want to know what the fuck down there. Cause they quite sure it's something down there they don't want us to see. We don't know what kind of parties or meetings they might throw down there or events. Cause I know back in the old day when you go to the salon and shit, you get VIP status, you go back there through that back door and they motherfucker gonna leave you all the way down to the basement where all the big players at and all the ballers at. You know what I'm talking about? And Chicago known for doing that kind of shit when the police come, you know, and raid the party. They just raid the lobby. They don't know nothing about the basement. You see what I'm saying? You got the mayor down there. You got the mayor, the goddamn police chief. All these motherfuckers down there partying, doing drugs, and getting drunk. It could be Masonic rituals go down in there. You never know. You know what I'm talking about? You never know these type of things, y'all. So So that's something to be looking into. Now I be watching the footage. I watched it so much. I gets it. I gets it how they edit it. I gets it why they ain't releasing footage. Cause the ninth floor gonna show you a kidnapping. You know what I'm talking about? Some of the stairwell cameras still gonna show you where the kidnappers is taking her and who would be with her and revealing who with her. So that means you got a kidnapping with a suspect on it. Then when you watching other camera, you see the co-conspirator that's in on this shit. Cause they all meeting up in the same place, right? Kenneka walking this route, everybody following her on the same fucking route. It was more than one people in this operation, y'all. Know what I'm talking about? It gonna show you a kidnapper, a suspect, and murderers. That's what the video gonna show. And not only would it show that, it would show you how much corruption Crown Plaza really involved in. It would really show you everything they involved in. What if they take Crown Plaza down and then they start linking these people at the hotel with gang members in the hood, just like what we did? Then they'll explain why motherfuckers be getting snatched up at hotels or mysteriously die at hotel and parties and shit. Cause maybe people wanted to be like that. And the hotel got establishment for that shit. Cause why no female don't get drugged at no regular hotel like Motel 6? Why it always got to be these kind of motherfucking hotel that all this shit be going on? You see what I'm saying? Look at the crime that go around in the hotel. When some do happen, oh man, it be some missing people. Rosemont ain't got no violence to really show y'all on TV. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a few stolen shit here, few police chases and shit like this here. But yeah, most of their crime is in body parts. And when it come to body parts, how the fuck they get the body? And where did the body come from? All these missing persons, nobody don't never identify these bodies. Ain't that something? But you got DNA that you can take and identify these dead bodies. Now you got sick people out here like to purchase dead body. You might got somebody like a doctor or something. He might got somebody head in his house in this fucking mansion or something. Decorated, you know what I'm talking about? Hanging on this motherfucking wall or something. Cause this is like a mechanic. Shit, give me a motherfucking helmet I can hang on my wall. Similar, yeah, you know what I'm talking about? A hunter. Anything he killed, he hanging on the wall and decorated. Y'all don't think doctors do that shit too? Artificial bones, skeletons in the hallway and shit. I don't want to walk in no goddamn mansion, doctor mansion. Shit, you cut them goddamn light out, you got a whole goddamn skeleton over there glowing like a motherfucker. Man, what the fuck? Man, how long you had this? You know, yeah, I had this old Jimmy that tell you all kind of stories and shit. Or he could probably have a heart or organ or something. You know what I'm talking about? Shit like that. I know the shit funny, but I read shit like that when they bust that body research center in Arizona. And they said when they walked up in their office, they had human remains. They said they had a body in the lobby area on displays looking like Frankenstein. They had a little ass head on a big ass body. They you know what I'm talking about? They just put different parts on the body and created a human with real parts. You don't think that's sick as hell? If I had some money, I'd buy all my ox body. Yeah, give me a little snoop snoop. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I'ma hang that nigga ass in my motherfucking living room. You know what I'm talking about? Look, and then the way I gun him down, that's the way he gonna be laying in my living room floor. Stretch that boy out like a mat. You did what I'm talking about? So you come my motherfucking living room like, damn, Trey, who that laying on the floor? Little snoop snoop. You see that? That's how I had to do that nigga. That nigga, you know what I'm saying? He wanted to go to night night. So I gave that nigga a double dose of this motherfucking slugs here. You did? Oh yeah, who was that on the wall? Yeah, I had sucker punched that nigga. We was in the club and shit, and he fell and hit his head, and that nigga ain't wake up since. I don't think the sucker know he dead yet. You know what I'm talking about? Probably somewhere in the jungles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with Adam and Eve and shit. You see what I'm saying, y'all? Shit, let me put my goddamn look. They be like, damn, Trey, what do you got a jar full of hands, you know, hands and foot. I'm like, yeah, the hands, them the one that stole from me. And them foot represent them niggas that ran from me, you know what I'm talking about? Fuck you talking about, you did what I'm talking about. But yeah, y'all, that's a sick world that we live in. I know it's not funny, but it's true. You know what I'm talking about? Just imagine a crooked ass goddamn doctor. Now, I know people still lost a job. A fry cook gonna steal a piece of chicken. You see what I'm saying? A cashier gonna steal out the cash register. You know what I'm talking about? A stalker gonna steal boxes. So, you don't think a doctor was like, damn, boy, I need them motherfucking toes. You know what I'm talking about? He might know somebody that needs some toes. Shit like that, yeah, man, I found some toes. Some big motherfuckers. You just give me 100, you know what I'm talking about? Cause I know they ain't your side. Now you walking around like you Bozo the Clown. With them big ass clown special boots on. So I'm just saying, a doctor gonna steal organs out that motherfucker. And then write it all. What happened to the livers and shit? Well, you know, they liquefied. Damn. Well, write it off. But he got them junk somewhere fresh. He probably got them motherfuckers somewhere fresh with that grease popping. Y'all know how you cut that grease and that motherfucker get the popping, and you know that junk hot. And you know he finna prep the shit out of it cause you know, look. He got a little snoo chest in the skillet with basil leaves on it, spices and herbs and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Big ass soup spoon, digging in the sauce, drizzling on the man's chest and shit. Flipping the man over. You did what I'm talking about? He got the whole house smelling like pork chops and beans. Fucking that boy shit up. Watching ER and shit. You did what I'm talking about? Yeah, emergency room, you know what I'm talking about? Looking at everybody come in with gunshot wound, be like, damn, I wish I could have had him. Boy, they don't know what the fuck they doing. Shit. He probably one of them doctors, you know what I'm saying, when the motherfucker come in and we need CPR, he might be faking like he doing CPR, ain't doing shit. Yeah, he got a little snoo smelling like pork chop. Motherfucker coming over like, damn, that boy frying it up. And you don't got no clue like, damn, whatever he got going, that shit smell good to motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? And then when y'all bumping each other at the mailbox and shit, and you tell me like, damn, bro, I see you be cutting up on the stove, that whatever that shit you was cooking, that shit was smelling good to motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? What that shit you were cooking? Liver. shit, I love liver. Damn, you busting that just like that, you know? Yeah, it's a family recipe. Yeah, but he didn't know the family is in the recipe. You did what I'm talking about. So that's fucked up, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I'm thinking about just going all over the world and doing me some spying, y'all. Get me a motherfucking camera, get my motherfucking 007 shit going on, and start doing some motherfucking investigating. Cause I wanna know, you know what I'm talking about? Cause I'm starting thinking some of these motherfuckers around here clone. I'm starting to see hoes with big booties and small heads. I'm like, God damn, this bitch look like Frankenstein. But she fine a motherfucker though. I'm trying to see where she get her hips from. You know what I'm talking about? So it got to be some shit up under the table going on with this shit. Cause who hips the most? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I know they got a serial number on it, so we need to track that up, you know what I'm talking about? And find out the real identity of those hips. Yeah, but you know, girl, I know your name Felicia, but these hips coming back to Quick. What? You know what I'm talking about? Quick ass on the mirror card, you know what I'm talking about? She was missing 15 years ago. Somebody had the bitch hips on ice, ready for shipment, you know what I'm talking about? So that's the only way I can think of, guy, you know what I'm talking about? So I'm gonna look more into that, and hopefully that we'll get somewhere, you dig? But, yeah, y'all, let me, read that chat. What y'all talking about? You know what I'm talking about? See what's going on. Look, I just came from the doctor's office. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, feeling on my goddamn self. I'm like, damn, I'm missing some. You know what I'm talking about? I come out that motherfucker, I see a little nick on my arm. I'm like, I ain't had that before I got here. They was like, nah, you had, I'm gonna roll the cameras back. You know what I'm talking about? Show me, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know what happened. Cause they probably have a goddamn room, and you could be walking in the room with that little ass bed and that sheet on that motherfucker, and you think you in the waiting room, but that motherfucker really a gas chamber, and your ass just sleep as hell, be like, woo, I'm tired of motherfucker, boy, you all of a sudden sleeping shit. But like, let me lay my ass down on this motherfucking bed. Why you got a bed on there with no sheets on that motherfucker? That motherfucker got a goddamn a cooking sheet on that motherfucker. I'm like, wait a minute. Now I work in the restaurant. We need these same motherfucking sheets to cook our butter cookies on. You know what I'm talking about? Then it cold in the motherfucker in there too. That's at the right temperature, you know what I'm saying, to cut your motherfucking ass, you know what I'm talking about? So you sleeping, yawning, you don't even know you dozed off, somebody done snuck in and shit, put a Q-tip in your motherfucking ear, and stole your goddamn eardrums out that motherfucker. You see what I'm talking about? You see cause it don't take nothing but a little pinch. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. They need to, cause ain't no telling what be going on in that room. Especially in that doctor's office. I see all them tools in that motherfucker. I'm like, wait a minute now. Why you got all this shit in here? Oh my God. Look at all these goddamn sharp ass objects in this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? This motherfucker got everything in here to kill me. You know what I'm talking about? I'm nervous and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. They got to be out here stealing these motherfucking eardrums, cause ain't nobody paying attention to this shit. This shit just going in one ear, out the motherfucking other. That's why motherfucker can't just get all this shit right. You know what I'm talking about? I be like, oh my fucking God. Do I got to say this shit again? Thumb me up, Jack. Y'all got me started and I done got angry. Cause I really think these people actually doing this shit. I'm telling y'all, at the hospital, I know they wheeling somebody out the back door. Yeah, what Snoop get? Snoop. They say he supposed to be the intensive care. Shit, I don't know. We got some discharging paper. How? Now they can't find Snoop. They said he walked out the motherfucker. Nah, that nigga down in the basement on ice. You know what I'm talking about? Need assistance, Jack. I'm talking about that man. I'm telling y'all, man. With a bunch of motherfuckers standing over here with spoons and forks. Dousing it with hot sauce, you know what I'm talking about? They over there praying over me and shit, yeah. Thank you, blessing us with little Snoop. I hope he tender and give our body the good nourishment that it needs, you know what I'm talking about? Cause if you got a body stretched out on the table, I want to know what part they gonna dig in first. You got so many options. Shit. How would you cut the cheek? I mean, damn, how do you cut that motherfucker? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, give me some of these ankles over here. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, pass me the nuts. Hey, excuse me, can you give me 2 scoops of cheeks, please? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Right this way, goddammit. Hey, give me some hot sauce. You know what I'm talking about? I can just imagine how that conversation going. That's fucked up. I hope I never had these people, on my friend list, you know what I'm talking about? Because they watching now. Be like, damn, Trey got exposing us like a motherfucker. That's probably why they breath be smelling like that. Because that doctor breath, he always want to sit real close to you. And your lawyers and shit. And want to tell you about your goddamn readings and your charts and shit. And your case and shit. All right. Blowing that hot ass breath and shit. This what we gonna have to do. And I'm like, damn, man, your breath smell like doo-doo. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm trying to see why his breath smells so goddamn dangerous. I'm talking about, look. I already had my mask on back in the 90s. Y'all late. They just made y'all wear that shit. I been wearing mine. Cause the lawyer, he tried to tell me about my robbery cause his breath so motherfucking funky. The judge looking at me like, you need to straighten up your goddamn face cause you better have some kind of heart. The jury, I got convicted on this shit. Them folks thought I was a serial killer cause I never smiled this shit, you know what I'm talking about? They like, he always look mad and angry. Shit, I'm mad, I ain't angry, I'm not mad. Shit, my lawyer breath funky as a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I got fired on my last job when my boss gonna come in and gonna tell me he need me. I'm trying to tell him about my motherfucking outfit. I said, man, look here, man. I don't want to talk to you no more. As a man to man, I just want to let you know, man, your breath smell like booty. Smell like a whole lot of ass shit going on, man. I just want to let you know that. Now, you can get a couple of these motherfucking Tic Tacs. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just letting you know, man, it's unprofessional. You can't walk around here with your goddamn breath smelling like raw thunder booty. You know what I'm talking about? And please don't write it up. Cause they got to tell they were like, damn, so on my report, they were like, what caused the occur? Trey ain't said breath smell like thunder booty. You know what I'm talking about? Man, that lawyer, I guess it was a setup. Man, that motherfucking lawyer breath was so motherfucking funky. I was like, man, fuck it. Why I sign that? I heard your shit. Why I sign that? And signed for goddamn 10 years. Like, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about, I'm in tears. The jury thought I was crying when they were sentencing me. Cause the lawyer was telling me about my sentence. I'm 10 years, the tears started dropping out. He was like, you okay? I'm like, hell no, cause your breath smell like thunder booty. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I'm about to die. You see what I'm talking about? And then look, the judge and them, they knew his breath was funky in the motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? I had to buck my way up out there, my man. Fuck this shit. Get me the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas don't brush your teeth, wash your ass. I just left out the jail with this nigga. He ain't want to take shower. Y'all still doing this shit up here? I'm straight, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's over with. I'm through fucking with this shit. So look, y'all. I'm just saying. Man, we gotta take this more serious, cause I honestly do having them missing person, it be them victim of them body parts that's on the black market. That's what I believe. What I'm talking about? Shit. I'm just saying, y'all. Man, what y'all talking about the chat cutting up? Man, what y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? Hold on, let me go down. Cause y'all goddamn, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck going on? I must miss something, goddamn. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, I'm just saying, y'all, we gotta look more into this shit. The police, look, the police, judge and murder, man, I believe them folks hang out shit on the weekend. You know what I'm talking about? Planning shit. Yeah, how Snoop doing in the hospital? I don't know. We ain't got a cell for him yet, so we got his ass on the ventilator. We keeping that boy ass alive till the numbers right. So now the doctor on the other end with another motherfucker doctor like, how much? Shit, man, hold on, man. You already selling me a gangbanger now. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't paying no more than $100 now. You know what I'm talking about? Give me a good ass gangbanger. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they doing all kind of blood work and shit on him. He ready yet? Yeah, you ready? You gonna make that deposit. We gonna pull the plug. And that's how I believe that shit go down. They got your blood type and shit. They got all your information. They calling other motherfuckers. You see what I'm talking about? I'm gonna tell you something. They ain't gonna want my goddamn body. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. They'll pay top notch for this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have goddamn builders all over the world for this shit. Man, they gonna have to rent out the goddamn. They got to rent out the Pope Palace, goddamn it. They gotta fly all motherfuckers all over the world. They gonna try. You know what I'm talking about? They were like, oh my God, just look at the tones and look at the ripples on his stomach. Oh my God, look at the clutches in the chest. Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Hell yeah, but you gonna have some nigga hating and shit, you know what I'm talking about? Hating on the nigga and shit, you know what I'm talking about? Look, they'll probably have Trey gang. Look, they so dirty, y'all. They'll have me in the casket and shit with my feet hanging out that motherfucker with no socks on. Showing everybody my coins and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Showing all that old shit, y'all. Like, damn, I ain't know Trey gang had athletic foot. Damn, look at that nigga big toe. He must had a bad foot injury. Cause that motherfucking big toe, that motherfucker. And look at the pinky. That I wanna know what kind of gang them Johns in. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. So yeah. So look. That's why I had to stop going to doctors, cause every time I go in that motherfucker, they always want to massage my neck for lumps and shit. Come here, let me check, you know, until I got to see. I'm in that motherfucker, goddamn, he massaging the shit out of my motherfucking nigga. I'm like, wait a minute, man. I'm like, goddamn. Oh, I'm talking about, don't be all soft with that shit, nigga. You press this so I can feel this shit. I don't want to be all tickling shit. You know what I'm talking about? He massaging my neck and whispering in my ear, you know what I'm talking about? A deep breath. I'm like, what's up with these motherfuckers? Deep breath and shit. He got me on that little ass stool, breathing all slow and hard and shit. Like he getting me prepared for something. So that's why I'm always got a witness with me. You know what I'm saying? I cut my Android off. Had that motherfucker recording and be trying to play dumb and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Hell yeah. Y'all know them doctors that be with the shit. Cause you can tell, just look at the shoes. If he got them Mr. Shoes on, man, you better run up at that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Cause your ass gonna come out there just woozing and greased up. You know what I'm talking about? But look, gang, I appreciate all the love and the support. And I appreciate everybody shared and liked the video. I just want to drop that little information on y'all so we can stay focused and get to the bottom of that downstairs and see what the fuck is down there and see what the fuck going on. Cause I'm really about to go up in there and sign up for this shit. What I'm talking about? Y'all just don't know. Trey Gang made a couple of calls. I've been trying to join the Masons and everything. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm waiting on my email now. Hold on, gang. Man, gang, I'm back up in this junk. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, man, I'm gonna get on about this junk, y'all. I just wanna spill some tea. You know what I'm talking about? Spill some tea. And I'm gonna be back, y'all, cause I gotta do a little more investigating. I got to look into all this shit now. Cause now I'm curious. You dig? You dig? But yeah, y'all, this little meat, this the housekeeping dude right here, right? He just growed his dreads out. This is a recent picture of him. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all know we still on they ass. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Then as this nigga is, he need a motherfucking pork chop sandwich. You know what I'm talking about? These niggas little as hell out here. Man, these niggas so little out here. These niggas like they King Kong. You know what I'm saying? You can just walk up on that nigga and three-piece him. Fat, fat, fat. Tell little ass out here, little boy. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But yeah, man, Trey Gang love y'all, man. Y'all be cool and y'all be safe. And yeah, I'm out, Jack.